What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different from the stuff that I usually make because I just wanted to try this out because I felt like I really wanted to do it, so here it goes. So a couple months ago, I was really in the mood to watch a new Netflix show. I've already watched all the popular shows like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul and all that good stuff. I wanted something different but that still had the same vibe. So I asked a girl that I knew and she said, "You should watch Prison Break." So I did, and I'm not gonna lie. After the first episode, I completely fell in love with the show. I finished it all in about less than a week. The story itself was just fascinating, and the cinematography and the editing really complemented what the show is about. And the characters themselves were so well developed, it felt like every single character had a very important role to play, and I usually don't feel like that about every show. Like sometimes I watch a show and I'm like, why is this guy even in the show? You know what I mean? But with this one, like, it was good. But as you guys can see in the title of this video is going to be about one character in particular. The man, the myth, the legend, Michael Scofield. Although the show is completely fictional and not based on a true story at all, I felt like I could learn a lot from him. And these are some of the things that I thought was pretty cool, and I am probably going to try to apply into my own life, and I think some of you guys might find this interesting as well. So, the first thing I learned is it's important to always have a plan. No matter how small what you're doing is, no matter how big it is, planning is crucial. So in the beginning of the show, we're introduced to Michael Scofield and he's at a tattoo shop. The reason that he's at a tattoo shop is because within his tattoos is a secret blueprint that is going to help his brother escape from prison. Without these blueprints, he is completely fucked. Yes, planning is important, but what makes Michael Scofield really smart is the fact that he did his research and he has a lot of information regarding what he's about to try and do. So the lesson about that is, no matter what it is you want to do your research so you understand what you're getting yourself into and come up with a plan that's going to get you to where you need to be. The other thing I like about Michael Scofield is that he stays to himself, but he also knows when it's time to use other people. A lot of people try to rely on their friends a lot of the time, but sometimes it's good to use the people you don't really like as well, and that's what we see from Michael Scofield in the show. And during the show, I was worried that the people he brought onto his team that he didn't like or that didn't like him would betray him, but that wasn't the case because Michael had something that they want as well. So basically, one way you could get somebody's loyalty is just to have something they want. If they want it bad enough, they'll do whatever it takes to help you out so you can give it to them. So when dealing with people, it's also very important to know what their needs are and what motivates them. I'll give you some examples.
Behavior like that will not be tolerated in my prison. 90 days in the shoe. That ought to be enough time to convince you of that fact.
90 days.
That's right. Something you want to say?
It's just, I'm not of much value to you in the shoe.
Value?
The Taj. It'd be a shame for the eighth wonder of the modern world to collapse because the stress isn't properly propagated.
Properly propagated.
Properly propagated. The joints are overloaded. They won't provide anywhere near the sheer strength the completed structure will need.
How much work are we talking?
You want it by when, June?
Yes.
Then we better get started. Wouldn't you say?
Michael was about to be put in isolation, which would have slowed down his plan to help save his brother. However, he understood that the warden had a need, and he knew how to fulfill it, and because of that, he was able to avoid all that trouble, and get complete access to the warden's office, which ended up helping him later on. Anyways, this is gonna be it for the video. I'm pretty tired. I gotta wake up early in the morning. I got a trip with the boys. Upstate, we going hiking or whatever. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I don't know, leave a like. I'll probably make a part 2 if this does good. If it doesn't, then I'm just, yeah, bye.